Neural Theft is about to tell all. Hunter's Fury opened up. Shiro trying to find anything. Does get a minor tag there onto Yudotan as NC Slasher about to be caught with some util in hand, but LES has to pull off the angle. Still does an immense amount of damage. Shield broken. Famous swings the corner. Yudotan going to be taken outside. The cross finds Patrick Hu. Poppy finally able to fall. Fell this Neon. Puts him on the floor. Some solid damage dealt. As they're planting right here in front. Shock Dart not going to connect there on a Crystal. Drone over the top. Should have confirmed this one for him.
Shadows traveling.
Poppy tucked back behind the box at the ready here with the teleport. The smoke, however, dissipating. Push out of the smoke. Shiro taps 190-degree pivot. Finds Poppy. Chulo finishes him off. Is the defuse now? Widely being stuck. No, retaps it. The push in. Kelly S will be able to find DOS 9, but Shiro with 3 gets them the round win. What a turnaround here from Boom. Devastating for global esports.
I mean, credit to Shiro hitting some crazy good shots, but this is a...
Show me this, too.
Yeah, oh.
He scalped him.
Oh, no. Oh, Famous. That, oh, my God. Oh, no. But, to be fair, I'm not really thrilled with that plant spot in this particular round because you're expecting most of their players to be in the back by C-Link this time, not necessarily more of an isolated position like you could set up on A. So you're making it where you have to play close contact against an eco round.
Dimensional Drift scouting out the C side. Paranoia across. Famous in deep, recommits. Now going to be undercut. DOS 9, however, able to find one. Shield out, and they're just falling to the wayside. Blink and you miss it. It's just an absolute slaughter. Boom. Quickly shrug off the pressure.
I just love the way that Famous plays this Neon. It's very selfless. He's constantly baiting attention, constantly changing where his opponents have to be aware of his position to set up his teammates. You know, we all talk about Donby as being a great Neon. Famous is really darn good too.
And this whole round was like playing like COD Modern Warfare, like the actual OG one. When you hit the breach charge on the door and time slows down.
Yep.
That's what it felt like Boom was. They were just the main character. Unreal.
It's like Max Payne. You remember that game?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's like this hard read from Boom. They've got so much space at C. The trip hasn't been tripped at B.
About to make some contact here, though, but Drone, oh, some damage dealt, but Spike on the floor here for now. Rolling Thunder coming across the shield, immediately going to be broken there. Spike having to be left, but it is in a recoverable enough position. Some noise made, fault line at the ready here from NC Slasher, but no one really able to pinch out from Sewer. They know that Patrick Hu stuck here behind bricks. Needs so much damage from the shock dart.
Gun here.
Look at Famous. He's just chilling.
Repeat Shiro, still the Guardian in hand, able to find one more. Does get taken down. Like you said, Famous around the back, but not in a punishable spot here for the moment. Ping reveal out from the Neural Theft, the 2v2. Still an opportunity for Global to bring this back a bit closer. Relay Bolt going to be sent down into the corner. Hits them both. Tries to go for the follow-up shot. But Yudotan is just going to drag him in. He says, I want to know exactly where you're at. They're out into the open, and he hits the headshot. What a bailout. As Yudotan brings it back to being close. 1 round separating.
All right. Oh, I love that. Great use of the ult there. And Famous, you know, as much as we've been praising him today, had an opportunity to shut the round down, couldn't find the second shot. Really scrappy. Great bailout by GE, because some of that util was hitting quite nice for the side of Boom. They're able to just battle their way out of it. Another Hunter's Fury for Crystal. Or maybe he's been sitting on it. Now we've got the op for Famous. This time he's over in sewers. A little bit of a cover for GE using the smokes. I don't know how, where they are. I mean, the trip is there.
They expect this. They might have a decent idea of it. Trip is still not cleared, though. So that C-long control going to be maintained here by Boom. Follow-up shock dart has to be committed to go ahead. Oh, wait, is he just recalling him and replacing? Every time?
Maybe.
It looks like he is. That's so big brain.
I was so looking at Famous.
What in the hell? Okay, well, peeking now towards garage. The sun comes across. Immediately, they're just absolutely getting mauled. 2 kills found. The jump out. Berserks shuts down Poppy, and Famous is watching the angle. Boom, having the round absolutely downloaded. And all that I want to see in the replay is Berserks' tripwires.
Yeah, I would like to see this as well. But the coordination there again with the breach util, NC Slasher, the way they set up these game plans around him is so good. They're just damned if they do, damned if they don't. Try to use the Hunter's Fury to save their lives, no good. That's devastating for GE. It looked like they might be able to really right the ship, figure things out a little bit more. Nope. It's just another punch back from Boom. And another timeout from Global Esports to try to figure something out. It's so tough with how aggressive Boom is being today. I mean, we saw this against Gen G, but like so much of it was like setting up DOS9 to TP in at them, right? Like they'd set up these crazy plays, and all of a sudden Gen G is just caught flat-footed, and DOS9s are, you know, TPing into a corner where you had no idea he could get there. And today they're just taking space really effectively, really methodically, finding these moments to set up these traps. And you know, it's a lot on Famous, who's doing a great job today once he's got those snipers in hand of just nullifying any attempts to try to take his space. He'll get that first kill, and then what do you do? It doesn't seem like Global Esports has good follow-up plans.
Got the plan of Yudotan open sight doesn't really work out. Been falling apart a bit.
Oh.
There's a stun, there's a shock, there's some damage dealt. 61 on Yudo, 75 on Patrick. Again, it just feels like every single time Global try to step forward, try to get closer and closer towards the site, it comes at a cost. They are made to bleed here. There's entry onto one, but now out on a long angle. They'll do some damage, they'll find some kills, but the money's there for Shiro. The players, they have him backed up. They have NC Slasher backed up economically. The op is carried forward. And Boom, once again, just shrug off that pressure, shut down the flood.
I mean, the economy's going so sideways that Yudotan can only afford a Guardian. And this is just a great setup. Boom gets the early information. The dart gets cleared, the recon dart. And then they're just like, well, let's just play for an A hit. The whole time NC Slasher's sitting there with an aftershock just waiting to throw it at that wall. Be like, okay, you guys are going to come? Go ahead. We're ready.
There they are.
Bit of a spot.
Yep.
GE's just kind of doubling down on this A pressure. This time they're going to throw a smoke at the bottom of ramp. Our Boom showing a different look. And Famous is so happy to take this space because he knows these trips aren't going to be deep enough that he can at least get great info, find good angles. So you got to try to work through mid, I guess, as Global Esports. But then you're going to have to be stalled up off of this Cypher util, making sure there's not any more trick plays, any more trap plays. 4-man stack for Boom on A. For what it's worth, you've really convinced Boom that it's going to be an A hit.
Hunter's Fury going to be used here from Shiro. Catching one, Poppy. Tagged up, follow up that final shot. Getting a hit on the Patrick, who everything coming at a cost here for Global. TP out, big disconnect from the site. Berserk's going to be taken down. Famous on the peak. Twitter Crystal, Patrick who here, backside's just so damn low, and DOS9 finds the headshot because of course he will. As there's the tap, just looking to bait out whatever they can. Undercut going to be sent through. Op now scoped in. Famous setting up here with the fast lane, getting tagged up, taken low, but now starting to stick the defuse, and DOS9 still going to be there with covering fire. Kelly's around the back, finding one. Yudotan trying desperately to bring this back into a winnable spot, but he cannot. As Boom once again find their footing, finding their groove like we saw from the first map. And they're starting to run away with it. 7 rounds accrued here on the defending half of Haven.
Oh, they just have such great follow-up plans on these retakes. It's like, okay, we cleared back sight. We've got the sniper, so if they try to set up for those deep post plant B positions, a lot of teams want to do, we have the ability to kind of at least threaten it with the operator and then push that space. They had a great fault line in the back quarter, making sure that they can isolate the fights on the stairs or in the window and then deal with that player that got stuck out on grass. Famous just eats that.
Sends the relay bolt, re-peeks, Patrick Hu.
Just messing with it.
Falling into the trap here as Yodotan, no shield raised. Didn't think that he was going to be finding a contact fight in B. They're just getting completely out-red. DOS9. He is, I think, still top fragging. Might not be dropping 35 or whatever we saw from him versus Gen G. At least for the moment. But his read is so damn clean. He's setting up his players so very well.
One enemy remaining.
Now he's looking to bring this round to a conclusion. Swaps to the shorty. The stun is in. He wants to knife him! Okay. Maybe a bit more, a little bit too much disrespect there, and Crystal does well to spray the corpse. It's something back, but the round is still way too far gone, and this half, it might be the same situation.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You've got the money.
He still has a gun.
Yeah, I love the way that Famous plays the beginning of that round. Eats the dart, sits there behind the wall, throws the relay bolt, challenges the angle. GE tries to ego him and pays the price.
But I mean, that's the thing. Is they're in this position where they can just laugh about it.
Yep. Doesn't matter.
Already. I mean, look at the crunch attempts here.
Haven't seen this since the pistol round.
Global able to get away from this one. Tripwire is set up. They have the cam behind as well. As the drone will lead the way over towards Famous. That relay bolt at the ready. Kelly S just tucking around the opposite side. Dodges the aftershock. They should know that it's going to be cleared now. At the same time, Patrick Hu peeking out from sewer. Is going to take it down. Kelly S looking for a little bit more. Cannot. Shiro puts him on the floor. Yodotan gets the grab. Famous dragged in. Yodotan able to win the fight. Set on the double tap shield. Spike still ticking away. Footsteps gonna be heard. Yodotan instantaneous with it. Takes down Berserks. Undercut gonna be sent through, but Shiro catching him off guard. He's able to find one, but now he has his work cut out for him. Looks to try to get the hold up to half. The recon getting the ping. Ooh. Dodges away, and it's gonna be the Hunter's Fury committed here. Last round, so why the hell not? He just swings out, no! And maybe he's outdone them. Darts exchange in Crystal. It will land at his feet. He will find that kill and get Global a 4th round victory. But my God, what a half from Boom.
They're just looking great today. They make so many good reads, but finally GE having a really nice round. But again, it has to come off the back of Yodotan. Phenomenal in these kill contracts. He's perfect on them. You got to give him that. He's been so valuable there on the ISO, as we've seen with a lot of teams starting to adopt this T1 comp.
He's just a hair away from getting out of that shock throat as well, and who knows what could have happened. Good on Crystal be able to get that closeout here, but they have a hell of a situation on their hands now. The double duelists needing to find victory and run things back from the defending half.
Certainly doable.
Sure.
This comp can do that. The ISO is actually really annoying to deal with. You've got the ability to use the vulnerable and the contingency and the... Oh, God. I forgot the name of the thing that blocks damage, the shield.
The wall or just the shield?
The shield.
Oh, double tap.
That's it, double tap. Spaced out on that one for a second.
It's all right.
The rest of it...
This day is kind of... It's a bit of a brain fryer.
Yeah, this brain is... this brain is gone. No worky good.
Yeah.
But the ISO can provide a lot of value on the defensive side of the map.
It definitely
can. Is my point.
If the combos are going to be correct and the reads are there.
Yes.
But that's been the concerning factor.
Yeah.
A bit more is getting the read, understanding how Boom are going to be approaching the map. We'll see though. The turnaround can get started right here. Patrick Hu, a sheriff in hand. Double stack on plat at C. So far, no one really looking to play around that, though. Boom, at the same time, just pushing forward. Clear on the camera. Berserk's going to be noting him exiting back into the garage.
There.
Trip set up, Poppy. Ready with the paranoia. Sends it through. Flash out, sliding forward. Poppy able to find one. Kelly is getting another. Famous does take down the enemy Omen. This paranoia gets set to open up a little bit more space. Tap on the plant as the smoke dissipates over on the seedling side. Unotan able to collect one. DOS9. He's got the spike in hand. He's just pushing forward, saying, I have to go for the fight. Ends up falling to the wayside, and Global get the pistol that they so desperately needed.
Yeah, their first one could not have come at a better time. No doubt about it. Just, I think Boom just trying to force the issue there. Just had a game plan from the get-go. And with how well they've been playing, you know, just thought they could rely on their execution. But this time, GE playing around those angles really, really nicely. Kelly S doing a great job of absorbing that contact over at A-Link, making it so Boom couldn't just blow them out of that side and turn their attention to the C side.
Cover going out.
So now it is going to be the Vandal for Unotan. You'd love to get him into another early kill contract, see if you could convert a bonus. You know, we saw him with the kill contract, I think it was in round 3 last time.
Yeah, had it very quickly built up. Famous sliding forward. The Bucky is still able to deliver one. Patrick Hu puts him down. Peek from Berserks, finding out quite a few players. Is Poppy looking for an unexpected timing. Bucky recovered, doesn't manage to find one, but Unotan comes away with 3. He's going to be looking for a 4th to get that kill contract online, and he will have it. 2 kills found. Tiny bit of damage dealt here from the side of Boom, but Global Esports continuing to rally back. Now just 2 rounds away from tying things up.
Yep, and this is where that ISO on the defensive side starts to get very, very scary. Especially with how clean Unotan is looking. He's been really sharp most of the day. It's just the rest of Boom has been so well coordinated. Look at all those double tap orbs.
Yep. Take your pick.
Yep.
Starting to feel it now. Energy getting built up. 19, 10, and 4 here. More than doubling any of his teammates. Bit more of an even spread from Boom. But with that kill contract online, they're going to be looking for, yep, just undercut in for a shock dart, try to get some early value, but Boom reads that well. They stay away from that A lobby position. Global do take a lot of space very quickly. There is no forward trip on that side of the map.
No. So this should be a retake for GE at this point.
I mean, they have to know.
Yeah.
This is all of the info that they should need. There's been nothing on B. The cam is set up, nothing through garage, and now the trip gets triggered. So, yep, C-side confirmed.
Now the real question is who can you grab with this kill contract? And a very important one for Unotan. He's been phenomenal in them. This may be the biggest one yet. Got Famous? Yep.
Famous is going to be snatched up.
Tried to dodge it.
The shield in broken. That's going to be the first loss. Unotan ends up getting taken down. DOS9 forward position here within the smoke, but his attention gets split, but Famous is there to collect. Swaps over to the Classic, tries to find the 4th, cannot. Patrick Hu able to answer one back, but the round is too far gone. The damage from Famous insurmountable, as Patrick Hu will be allowed to escape. Boom not allowing for a bonus conversion. They will go ahead, reestablish the lead, stretching it back by 3, and keeping 3 of these weapons in play.
I just love that Famous knows that the kill contract's coming as soon as he spotted and tries to use the speed to get out of it, but not quite fast enough. It still ends up winning, and you know, for Unotan, this is brutal. That's a brutal one to lose, the one you need the most. Whoa. And then, I don't know, just scrapping in C-Link. Just absolute madness inside of that smoke. So though, rifle v rifles, Famous does have his ult. We've seen them be pretty aggressive with it on Lotus. See if he wants to turn up the tempo again here on Haven. Spotting that Patrick Hu intentionally done. Uses the TP immediately. Try to see if he can bait out some util, but I think Boom, wise to that game, wants to hold on to some of their own. Crystal then has to re-clear just to figure out what's going on. sees.
Just famous by the looks of it. They're going to try to leave Patrick Hoot tucked away here on long. Gate crash. Taking right back over onto the site itself.
Crouched.
Yeah, famous just crouch peeking in. Still having a hell of a game. Cage a little bit off there from Berserks. Cage tech maybe not quite as strong as his trip tech.
This is so weird.
Oh boy. And now Poppy reswings the angle. Berserks is already into the site. And he suspects that perhaps this lurk will be out of long, but it does look away from it. Same time though, the rest of the team is looking for this hit onto the A site and things start to unfurl.
Well, they tried to sell a fake with Famous.
30 seconds left.
And so the rest of the team wasn't there to back him up. So now they're left in a bad position, all because Kellyus was tucked in that cubby. They were already starting to rotate towards C because of that space that had been gained. And now they're stuck on an island.
I mean, they're trying to fake maybe, you know, this smoke onto B, make them think otherwise, but because they have Kellyus in such a far forward position, there is no way in hell that they're going to be able to sell it. Very nicely done here from Global. Keeping 3 players alive, keeping things close, just 2 rounds separating, and once again, a bit of an economic blow here to the side of Boom.
Yeah, this just comes down to one pushed up player. That's the IGL, Kellyus. Is something we were really crediting Boom with doing so well on their defender side. GE taking it right back to them. And they're able to completely throw Shiro off guard in his IGLing. Just lost in the sauce there. Some sheriffs. There's 1 rifle for Shiro.
Oh, swing out, multiplayer face here. Into B, Poppy take it down. Top site, they do trade the omens. Now the overdrive in play from Famous, just going to be backpedaling away, however. Reshift the pivot, the drone to try to lead the charge. Checking for the camp, that's situated over on the A site. Now a pump at the brakes, but that overdrive, gone. Patrick Hoot just tucking into the corner. Yudotan here at backside does not have that shield, and Famous just sliding forward, able to find him with the classic. Crystal trading it back eventually, but then Shiro barrel stuffing Crystal. Going for the Hunter's Fury, but Shiro is on top of him. Finds the kill, and it's just Patrick Hoot left. The shift around to the side. 2 bullets remaining in the mag. Patrick Hoot, not sure which way he needs to check. Knows that the counter swing is going to be pretty much instantaneous, and Shiro will get it done. Swaps the weapon over. And finds the kill, and that is going to be a thrifty for Boom to now reach double digits.
At this round, very good on the play calling here from Boom. Overstacking that mid angle, catches Poppy off guard. Nice job by Patrick Hoot to get the 1 and done and immediately TP out. Not overstay is welcome, but this is a bit of a mistake. You almost never see this from Crystal. He's usually so solid at understanding these situations, but they weren't anticipating that Shiro was already in that corner. The Hunter's Fury was getting let loose, and Shiro just had the perfect time, the perfect read to be in the perfect spot. And it has to be the second timeout, the last one for this map, potentially for the series for Global.
And surprisingly, Boom, even with this run back that Global's been having, they haven't looked to intervene. Still just showing trust in the players, you know, maybe saying, all right, if they get within 1, maybe we call a timeout. But they haven't had to do it. Shows the confidence levels that they have at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, and with what you've been seeing with, you know, anytime Global Esports hits back, it doesn't take long for Boom to get right back into it. So, yeah, as the coach, you got to be thrilled, obviously, with the way your team's playing today so far. And the adjustments have been great, so got to tip your cap to Shiro, the IGL for Boom. Just doing a wonderful job overall. It helps when your players are extremely sharp. You don't even need just DOS 9 going nuclear to win maps.
Wait, Shiro the IGL? Am I stupid?
Is it NC? Am I wrong?
I thought it was DOS 9.
No, definitely not DOS 9.
Oh.
That I can tell you for sure.
Well, then I'm stupid.
That's okay.
And I will happily concede
Look,
that.
look, we talked about this earlier. Brains are not working great today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever. Either way, Plant coming through. Fast hit onto the C site. Spike planted in. Paranoia sent over towards the side. Try to slow things up. Fake out going to be pushed out, but things start getting chaotic as the Hunter's Fury gets opened up from Shiro. Famous plays off the back, and Poppy gets collected. Shield broken. Crystal pushing forward, able to find a nice headshot. HP bars just getting shattered though. DOS9 is able to go ahead and collect the final two.
My ultimate is ready.
Attempt at their own thrifting not come to fruition. Global now. Another buy, but boom, up to 11.
Yeah, just love the tempo they play at. This time they have a Hunter's Fury, and Famous plays right off the back of it to catch GE when they're scrambling to try to get away from it, and they still end up finding a kill with the Hunter's Fury as well. They're dialed in. The teamwork is off the charts today for Boom.
I am everywhere.
Every twist and turn, they've got a plan to play off of each other's utility. And it doesn't matter who it is. They're happy to set anybody up. Okay, Famous. Okay.
They're going to have to pump the brakes for a quick little moment here, down to 21.
There's an op for Patrick Hu, but that's on the other side of the map right now. Couple ults there. Patrick does have his for a potential retake if it comes to that. You're a madman, Famous. You're an absolute madman.
And he's a dead man. Yudotan, they're able to go ahead and capitalize, push into the B site, Plant getting set up. Stick is there from NC Slasher, as there's a grab on a Berserks. Phantom, however, breaks the shield, finds the headshot instantaneously off the back. Things starting to get away here from Global a bit, especially since NC Slasher is able to find Patrick Hu. Kelly, yes, however, couple answer back, a couple of kills, push out of the side of Cage, looking for a timing, but Berserks pushing into a split, a crossfire, and he does get taken down. Global Esports managing to fight back, the operator retained. Still though, 3 rounds separating, and they need to be able to find some consecutive wins.
Yeah, but you're still able to get some good value out of Patrick Hu's ult this time. Again, trying to sell a fake with Famous. It is something that makes Boom difficult to read on this attacker's side. We've seen them try to do it and fail a couple times now, but it's at least in your opponent's head that Famous might try these fakes. But at this point, because you've been able to shut them down, you might be able to lean a little bit heavier into when you see Famous. That could be where the attack is happening. There's a lot of players here. Ooh, okay. They are clearing a ton of space at the very least. There's that op. But they're aware. That could definitely be
up and over the top.
My.
DOS9 strikes him down.
That's brutal.
He's like the bully at the schoolyard. Your mom just bought you like a nice pair of shoes, and he just pushes you into the mud. Got this shiny new operator. Oh, that's nice.
Cover going
Rips it from his hands.
Yeah.
Look at this, the cut on Noise, the pressure in towards Garage, and now 4-man strike getting ready to come through onto the A side. Yudotan on his all alone. Dodges the Rolling Thunder. Shield, however, not popped. Finds one, just barrel stuffs there on a Berserks to push through though, and DOS9 with the shorty in hand takes him down. Famous trying to stabilize and ends up falling to the wayside as Poppy able to find a nice little entry kill.
going out.
Spike is planted into the corner, clearing the relay, reposition. DOS9. He's just got covering fire. Shiro and NC Slasher are there to bail him out, keep him alive, and Boom now get up to match point, I should say.
Oh my. Oh my. This is just nasty crossfire. DOS9 reads it like a book, has the shorty in the back pocket, deals with Yudotan's off position. I love, though, that Berserks goes to check that corner regardless. Even though he dies, even though he doesn't look in the right spot, it still gives the information over. And then it's just the meat grinder out of A-Link. They try to use the recon dart, they find one, and they say, okay, well, we can clear that one, right? Right, guys? Surely. And look at this. They use so much util this time because long control has been pretty well established in the previous round by Boom. There's nobody home. They're setting up for another C hit. Drone should give the script away. They were quick on the rotations at least. Can they shut this down? Global's got the right read.
Kelly S on the reposition. Patrick Hu forced away as the flash comes in. Nice drag across. Famous going to be taken down. Kelly S looks to absolutely shatter their hopes here on this C site.
Down, C.
On for the ace. Berserks, last one standing. Seems like this map, this series, not coming to a conclusion quite just yet. Cam going to be spotted out. Sees the shoulder of Poppy. Kelly, he absolutely wants this ace. And it looks like Global, it looks like they're willing to die to give it to him. They do lose out on an additional player, but the ace is found as Kelly has the apex predator here of this round.
Oh, just so well played by Kelly S. And this time around, good reactions. You know, even though the trips get cleared, uses his own smokes to change positions, gets a ping, is waiting with open arms, and able to steady the aim for the fourth. Finds the ace with a little help from some friends. It's still time to work with him. Finally, we get a BME Esports timeout. Don't want to give him any more chances. You have 3 rounds to work with. Find the solution. The coach has got an idea. Let him know.
I'm not wanting any more rounds like that to come into play. So
No.
still have a solid follow-up, an extra timeout just in case this one doesn't work out for him. We'll see what the economy looks like. Didn't quite get a glimpse of the snapshot of it before we went into the timeout here. What does the game plan look like? I mean, for Kelly S, that's got to be a very good round. Get the blood flowing again. Get that heart beat up. The adrenaline pumping to try to get back into this one. 3 rounds is absolutely doable to take this into an overtime.
Wow, this is a nice spot.
And you've got some great ults. You've got the Neural Theft now. You've got the Hunter's Fury again for Crystal. So the Famous one away from his ult. Pings are coming down from GE. I think they're kind of ready. Oh no, oh no, no.
Stun on the exit is there. Hunter's Fury, one more shot. NC Slasher would have been a dead man, but for now, they'll have to just settle with the damage. As it looks like they very heavily suspect that Famous is going to be tucked away here into the corner. The flash out, ping, now getting the reveal. He's going to be stuck, tries to go in for the fight. Takes Yudotan down to 44. Player advantage now very much in the hands of Global Esports as they look to get up to double digits themselves.
Yeah, I'd like to see a different direction of attack out of Garage. You've been identified there again. It's been pinged.
It's a full push out of window. Flash. Oh, it's into the smoke there, but doesn't actually connect, but they still find the kill. LES regen shield going to get pushed back up.
Still had to respect it. Yudotan right around the corner of Shiro. Are they going to be ready for that? Is he going to be ready for this?
Oh, turns, finds the first one, looks back. Trying to get a little bit more. DOS9 able to stay alive now, a 3v3. Dart out, pushing forward, but Kelly S only going to be good for 1. Damage, however, a significant amount of it is suffered, and they're playing in towards Crystal, pushing out from the same angle, and he's got it done. Crystal coming away, keeping them alive, keeping them afloat. Now just 2 rounds to go to get this into an OT, to give us the map that we were expecting.
Right? This is the map we deserve, darn it. Ooh. Nice shot, Yudotan. Berserks almost answered the call of his own with an ace. He had 3 in this one, but Crystal not having any of it. Mr. Reliable. Gonna get it done. Crystal is such a good player. So consistent. One of those guys you're always looking to make those impressive clutches. It's been a bit of a quiet day, but maybe that one will be the one they need to get things turned around. Knowing you're going against Nico, grab the Outlaw, see what you can get done. You're going to try that same kind of thing they did previously in Nico.
Flash in deep. Poppy again going to be taken down though. Top sight. Yudotan holding the door. Does find Shiro. Tries to spam through to look for a little bit more. Honestly, given the position that they find themselves in, pulling the trigger on this ultimate might be the play. You know that they're going to have weakened weaponry. Maybe it won't be needed as Yudotan looks to try to shut them down. 3 going to be found before he is felled. As Berserk's now the last one with everything to do, but finds a headshot. It's Crystal once again. As there's the ping reveal, knows that he's out onto the site. The dart over the top, takes the time to clear it. Needs to hit the headshot, needs to nail it, and he just can't make it happen. Right into the shoulder. Shatters the clavicle, but cannot get the kill. GE 1 round away from taking this into OT.
Oh, and this is huge that you're going to have the kill contract coming into this round for Yudotan. Such a powerful ultimate to have in this situation. He held on to it, just opted to go for the big multi-kill. It almost cost him. But Crystal, again, Mr. Reliable. Steady hand.
One more, boys.
One more.
As you mentioned, alt online. Nothing else to be found, though, for Global. Yudotan will have to deliver with that kill contract.
Love to get famous if you could. Just see if you can get the overdrive out of play. Very, very quiet for Boom. Looking towards B, but the spike not really committed. They're just trying to see if they can get the space. Gonna use the fast lane and bait out the kill contract. It's gone. It's wasted.
Absolutely monstrous. Devious here from Boom. Sight now opened up a bit. The ping reveal is there off the trip, but the counter spray from Berserks finds Kelly S through the smoke. Patrick Hu nearby. Crystal still a world away, waiting for him to try to rotate over. A couple more shots in. Not connecting. As Poppy just opts to back off. Paranoia going to be set. Patrick Hu headshot taken down. DOS9 off the back of Berserk's damage looks to bring this to its end. Yudotan spotting one here in Garage, but cannot find him. A 2v5. A double push out of the smoke with DOS9 on the opposite side, waiting with a shorty. Ping revealed, tries to jump forward, will end up falling, but it does not matter. Famous closes out the final 2 kills as Boom close out the series 13-11.
Oh, Boom coming up with back-to-back big wins to start off stage 1. They have felled Genji, they have felled Global Esports. How far can this team go? Because today, look, Haven was close, yes, but they look darn good. We expected a close series, but they blew them out of the water on Global Esports' pick. And this team, they are really, really feeling it.
Going to be a bittersweet day here for Global Esports. You know, we talked about the rally back. They were able to do exactly that after a devastating Lotus. So still showing that they have that mental game, but they still came into this Haven not having shown any tape themselves, being able to kind of see what Boom was bringing to the table with their one outing versus Genji on this map. But Boom just too far ahead, especially in that first half. Too much damage dealt, too many solid reads. This squad, they weren't supposed to be here, but we are damn thankful that they are.
Yes.
The one thing we can say thank you to a certain other squad for. Because my God, they are here to make waves in Pacific. Like you said, how far can they go? That is the question. And only time will tell.
Yeah, dude, I'm really, really impressed with how well they're put together. Famous today, love the way he played that last round, the way he baited out that ult. Just beautiful. He tried to do it earlier, and he got it done.
Absolutely did. Well, let's go ahead and hear from one of our victorious players as we will once again send down to Jan Lee, who's going to be standing by for our interview on stage.
And that's 2 in a row for Boom Esports. Berserks, I'm going to need you up on the stage with me. Congratulations.
Thank you.
네, 버서크 선수 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 벌써 2연승입니다. 계속해서 좋은 흐름을 가져가고 있는데 지난 젠지전 승리 이후에 아무래도 탄력을 많이 받은 느낌이거든요. 현재 팀 분위기는 어떤지부터 물어보도록 할게요. Congratulations on that win. That's 2 in a row already for stage 1. I mean, how much of a mental boost was it being able to beat Genji as the opening match?
Actually, don't know. I just play.
모르겠고 그냥 경기 재밌게 하고 있다고 얘기를 합니다. 근데 또 아무리 봐도 믿기지 않을 정도로 굉장한 발전을 이뤄내고 있는 붐인데요. 이렇게 짧은 시간 안에 놀라운 성장을 보여줄 수 있었던 비결은 무엇인지 물어보고 싶네요. Now, I just still can't wrap my head around how fast you guys were able to improve and how much you guys were able to grow as a team. And it's such a short period of time as well. So what do you think clicked?
Because like we, all of us, like lower our ego and then listen to our coach. Yeah, and then in the stage, in the kickoff, we have a lot of mistake. That's why, and our coach remind me. Remind us.
I don't think you guys look like an Ascension team. Is
Yeah.
that your mindset? You're a Pacific team, not an Ascension team?
Actually, I just play.
킥오프 때는 실수가 많았는데 그런 것들도 얘기하면서 고치고 그리고 감코진도 그렇고 선수들끼리 서로 믿고 좋은 경기를 펼치기 위해서 노력하기 때문에 좀 이렇게 빨리 폼을 끌어올릴 수 있었던 것 같다고 얘기를 하는데요. 그래서 사실 마음가짐 자체가 어센션 팀이 아니고 그냥 당당한 퍼시픽 팀 중에 하나다 라는 마음가짐일까요? 물어봤는데 마음가짐 그런 건 잘 모르겠고 그냥 경기 해야 되면 한다고 얘기를 했습니다. 그러면 다음 상대 페이퍼렉스입니다. 또 버서크 선수 같은 경우에는 페이퍼렉스의 인도네시아 선수들과 친하기도 해서 자주 만나서 놀기도 하는데 경기를 앞두고 하고 싶은 말이 있는지도 물어보고 싶네요. Now, next up is PaperX. I know you're really good friends with some of the Indo players there, so any message over to them?
Aaron, get ready. Mind break.
오케이. 마프 선수 준비해라. 딱 기다리고 있어라. 라고 얘기를 하네요. 자, 마지막으로 이제 붐의 팀 번들 곧 구매 가능할 거라고 얘기를 하는데 좀 무료로 광고할 시간 드리도록 할게요. Now, according to Jason's tweet on X, your team bundle will be released soon. So, I'll give you 10 seconds to promote it.
Don't forget to buy boom bundle.
붐번들 잊지 말고 꼭 사세요 라고 얘기를 했습니다. 이렇게 해서 버서크 선수 만나봤고요. 저희는 토요일에 인사드리도록 하겠습니다. Congratulations once again, Berserk. Thank you for the interview, and I will be buying that bundle.
Thank
Now,
you.
good night, everybody. Don't forget to buy the Boom Bundle.
Great bundle promo there. Buy the Boom bundle. I thought he was gonna be like, I don't know, I just play.
I just play. He does just play. He was playing a lot today.
He wasn't playing around, I'll tell you what. Jesus.
Heck no, this guy was phenomenal. I think it was interesting how he's saying his coach, what he really worked on with his team was lowering that ego and just play the game. I think it's, especially for some of these players who've been playing for a really long time and have gotten really far in BCT or in Valorant before, ego can get in the way, especially when you are really damn good at shooting.
Yeah, you just gotta, like he says, you gotta trust the people around you, right? You gotta lean on your coaching staff, lean on the other players to bring you back down to earth and make you, you kind of have to be hungry to compete again. If you think you know everything, you're not going to be ready to learn. And I do feel like the Boom guys have learned a lot since that kickoff.
He looks so hydrated.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think Morgan was bringing in some water, for sure.
Yeah.
But Water Boy of Boom Esports over here. What I will say, I think for Boom, for sure, I mean, they will need that kind of second wave of improvement because they've been a long-standing core on a team for a very long time. But on top of that, I feel like Boom is one of the shakier teams when it comes to the fundamentals in the mid to late round and some of the communication stuff. Like, they are the team that I can bank on to throw man advantage situations and XVXs in the post plant. But you didn't see very much of that against Global today. So that has to be a very big point of improvement for them and something that they have to drill in, especially as they make it deeper in towards this tournament, because that's where the pressure is really going to start to, apply. And then those mistakes will come out in the mid to late round if you haven't drilled in those fundamentals.
Yeah, as you can say, I didn't see that today either. You can clearly see improvement. This map, Global did manage to play them a lot closer, especially in that second half, but it wasn't enough. I think you have to shout out Yudotan on the ISO. He looked alive today, but some of the other players on Global, we didn't quite feel them in the server as much as we did those guys on Boom.
He needed some water. It's
They're just trying to get me to say bottle of water. That's all this is.
Bottle of water, okay.
He did it! Oh, that's all I wanted. Thank you. Thank you, big time. That's all I wanted. Okay, so these two teams are facing up against the RXs, Global Esports facing DRX, and Boom facing PRX, PaperX. So
the schedule for GE only gets harder now.
I know.
You've played DFM and Boom, so that leaves DRX, PRX, and Gen G left to play in your group. Those are three classically large names, so they need to start turning things around. Shiro does take the map MVP there on his Sova. I thought he had a brilliant performance.
Yeah, for sure. He's a player that can kind of low-key come through with some pretty big individual rounds, some pretty big clutch rounds. You saw it in Ascension where he had multiple multi-frags in very, very key moments, and it just shows the ceiling of a lot of these Boom players. They're so well-rounded. Their players are pretty up and down, but Shiro is also good for a little bit of a carry performance on certain maps and to come through with some nice multi-frags, which can really unlock a little bit more fragging potential than you may expect out of Boom.
So, who is your match MVP then? Boom, all around, played really well. And I think we had a couple, okay, I think the majority ended up voting for Famous. Did you guys also pick Famous?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
We both picked Famous for today, and I think he put in a great performance on across both maps. On the Neon, he looked very, very comfortable. I mean, I think the story of the first half of this map was that Famous had C on lock every time, and I mean, that's not a flashy way to do it, he's just holding this line, but Global could never get rid of him, they could never get him off. He was incredibly crispy all day. This is exactly what you want to see from your duelist. Very happy with this performance.
Yeah, I mean, on defensive Lotus, he was getting opening kills and man advantages, very easily disrupting a lot of the time what Global wanted to do, and totally agree with you on Haven defense. He was just on that C-long info line, and they never dealt with him, and they, as a result, you know, you had full info and map control for Boom, and time after time, Global would shove A into a stack, or they would try to pivot B, but they didn't have any kind of space elsewhere to kind of play the post plant from, and then they got crunched from multiple angles by Boom. So that is definitely going to have to be something that Global goes back and reviews, because that is a pretty fundamental setup that I've seen Boom doing for months now. Even going back to Ascension, that was something that they did on this map, and it was not something that Global played around very well at all.
Well, this is a nice end to week 2. I would say a nice glimpse, or I would say a deeper look into all the teams and how we are moving along through our Group Alpha and Group Omega round robin here. So, Boom.
Yeah, Boom
Placing at the top.
Topping Group Alpha. Not dropped a map yet so far in stage 1. I mean, things... You know, next week they're playing the number 5 ranked PRX right now, which, you know, I think if you would have told people that those two teams, you know, had swapped positions magically, they'd kind of believe you, but they're going to be feeling great heading into that game. So much confidence coming off the back of today, and I think they deserve to be at the top of that Group Alpha. I think they've looked some of the best we've seen.
Yeah, for sure. They should all be feeling fantastic, apart from Berserks. He says, I don't know, I just play.
He doesn't feel, he just plays.
I don't know, I just go to the playoffs, probably, if they just get one more dub. Maybe he might even crack a smile.
No one's told him he's won. That's a problem.
He's like, are we still playing? I'm just playing right now. All right, next week gonna be another exciting matchups across the board here. If there is one match that's got you tingling with excitement, which one is it gonna be?
I actually think Boom PRX, you know. I think PRX need to make a bounce back. It's getting almost too late for them, and if Boom manage to win that, they'll have almost certainly locked themselves into the playoffs, which is something not many people would have expected. They've already upset Gen G, and I think it would still be an upset for them to manage to beat PRX, but that's a game I've got my eye on.
Gotta be Talon Nongshim for me. Would love to watch Talon Nongshim. I think Talon, you know, did not have the best showing against RRQ today, which is kind of what I expected. They're still building up the blocks of this team. It's still a very, very fresh roster, and I think they learned a lot of hard lessons today. So I want to see them have a crack at a Nongshim that's been pretty up and down, and who I think maybe have to reinvent themselves a little bit, because I'm just really not digging the Waylay right now. I think they're going to have to find a small little adjustment. You know, the core of their comps and the core of their style will still work for them, especially with the mid to late round and the stable players that they have on their roster. But I want to see if they're going to start to tweak things a little bit.
Well, whatever it is, I think we're going to get lots more good Valorant action in VCT Pacific. And I want to say, for those of you who celebrate, which include a lot of our players here in Pacific, happy Hari Raya, Salamat Hari Raya to all of you. So have a joyous, happy celebration with your family, friends, and eat lots and lots of delicious food, because you've earned it. It's been a long but really good week 2, eh?
Yeah, it's been a great week 2, and there's only, you know, there's more. That's a good thing about stage 1, right? Compared to kickoff, we got a lot more Valorant.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're going to be seeing us soon. You can't get rid of us now. We're here. We're here for good.
Yeah, for sure. I think, honestly, like, it's been interesting to see the hierarchy of the teams change up from what we saw in kickoff. More teams with more opportunities to prove themselves here in stage 1 in the round robin format.
Yep. Well, it's been good, gentlemen. I'll see you a week from now back here at this desk for VCT Pacific. Pilski, big time. I'm Victoria. Good night, everyone. See you later.
Yeah.
Here at A main, Premi goes sliding forward, but Cushy pops back behind Rubble. Gets the smoke out, but doesn't turn to the flash, and it's just a wrap around. But Jemkin's able to find one. Snake bite now at the feet. 4K for Jemkin. Is there for the closeout. 13-8 RRQ. Jemkin down to 21, eating quite a bit of damage with just that frenzy in hand. Dimensional Drift goes out. Premi until this very moment where he does get spotted. TP's back in towards Hell. Cushy still coming up with value. Comes away with 4 with an ace. Will not get another one under his belt, it would seem. RRQ will steal away the round in what should be considered a thrifty. Taking space, draws the weapon, somehow does manage to come away with that one. As looking for the neural depth reveal, but Berserk's toss 9. Swinging in, wanna pop, and Berserk's is just coming away with multi-kill after multi-kill, 16-4-1. Yes, on the reposition, Patrick Who forced away as the flash comes in. Famous gonna be taken down. Ooh. Hell yes, looks to absolutely shatter their hopes here.
Able to steady the state, A for the 4th, finds the ace with a little help from some friends.
Paranoia gonna be sent. Patrick Who headshot, spotting one here in garage, but cannot find him. Ping revealed, tries to jump forward, will end up falling, but it does not matter as Boom close out the series 13-11.
তাই না 3 हम चला 7% चला 7 से 6 से चला মানে এক্সস্টার হাতাও আছে অনেক চটরে বসাও লেখা আশা করি লাঙ্গাগি মাই ইকো কান দ্রুবঞ্চি কম্পিউটার
Match found.
hello guys Lord Shubham okay रेना ले सकता हूँ मैं Yep.
They have no idea how heartless I am.
Let's go boys let's go बहुत नींद आ रहा है बाप गरम का ना हाय बाबा मैं लांगा गिने गिदु दुरु सब करी नडे इति कम ना बाप रे बाप फिनाट गरम रो तो जो कन गे किंतु एनर्जी का
I can't deal with the morality of yet another Brimstone. The hypocrisy. I'll silence him.
Right there.
हेलो 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 माइक है तुम लोग का
Need some help.
माइक है ब्रो हेलो
Right there.
right there I'm alone B boys
Yeah.
they come
Yeah. Need some help. Enemy A.
Spike down A.
Right there. Right there. Right there.
Enemy spotted A.
Spike's here.
oh
Right
very
there.
nice
One enemy remaining. Disappoint me.
भाई क्या जबरदस्त चीज है ये
Right there.
बचना नहीं चाहिए वो
oh my god the headshot guys subscribe to my channel
An injured dog bite. All right.
Yeah.
ना कम क्यों आ रहा है इन लोगों का आवाज मुझे हाँ बोलो बोलो भाई
शेरिफ तेरी है
तो नहीं है ब्रो मेरी ले ली
Gun here.
मिला था ओपोनेंट का है उनका आवाज इतना कम क्यों आ रहा है मुझे
ऑप्शन है तो भाई
बूम हेडशॉट बॉयज
on my wire.
अरे भाई
Spike down A.
बहुत जल्दी
Nat 20.
Last player
Spike
standing.
here. I can't drop in a smoke.
मेरी बॉडी में जाके स्पेक्टर ले जा बाहर जा
here.
एटा का स्पॉन में जा
Drop in a smoke.
Spawn jagger.
Gun here.
Thirty seconds left.
शायद भी जा रहे.
Spike planted.
बहुत जल्दबाजी कर दिया मैंने थोड़ा सा होल्ड करता तो हो जाता शायद बहुत सारा किल आई बैट टू फास्ट दैट
No peeking.
ड्रीम का था इसका मतलब वो सिर्फ
The enemy only looks composed.
बहुत पैसा वाला
Their heart's still a different story.
I'm gonna save. Nah. No more. Nah. Need some help.
They will cover.
Got right there. Need some help. Right there. Night night. Someone's in attacker spawn. Right there.
Spawn here.
Reloading.
Here, catch. Spike blind.
One enemy remaining.
Flawless. Gun
Nice.
here. Miserable criminals. Gun here. Just let them try to catch me.
Just try to catch me.
Right there. Oh shite, I lost my pet rock. Multiple enemies B.
No peeking. I need drop in a smoke.
Still in sight.
Watching here.
Cutting their vision.
Enemy spotted B.
छी भाई छी
Sorry, not sorry. My ult is ready.
Enemy B. Blow him up, Mosh. Reloading.
Right here.
One enemy remaining.
Four in the dark.
इसे कहाँ पे लोकेशन
Run, little man.
No peeking.
Reloading.
अंदर था शायद
Right there.
Careful here.
Right there.
पीछे चला गया
Spike planted.
E प्लांट हुआ
Right here.
सॉरी ए प्लांट हुआ
Right there.
No charges.
ऑसम
Defuse the spike.
क्या गजब खेलते हो
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey.
Oh my, ये बहुत बढ़िया है.
Pero like, why can't
वो
we just
गन
hug
देना.
it out?
लोग तुम्हारा
Pinche
गन देना.
radiant.
No.
बाय देता हूँ वो किसका था वो बैंडल. ये वाला नहीं दूसरे वाला.
अरे मेरी नहीं है भाई.
जो जिससे तो खेल रहा था अभी.
Gun here.
अच्छा ठीक है वो यूज कर.
Gun here.
Right there. Need some help?
No peeking. I need help. Right here.
Up and away.
Enemy killed.
Drop in a smoke.
मेरे को ही मार रहा है
On my
हमेशा.
mark.
What the hell?
I need help.
What is...
Right
Spike
here.
planted.
Have one of these.
Saw you, Mosh. Last player standing.
Back like I never left.
Last player standing.
Is
One downside to being immortal.
कब आएगा वापस?
Can't play dead.
स्किन है बैंडल की.
तुम लोग पार्टी में हो क्या?
Yeah. Can someone buy me, please? Appreciate it.
नहीं.
Need some help? You better hide, old man.
It's you and me.
On my mark.
I know exactly where you are.
I need help. I need help.
Finish. There we
Spike planted.
ए पीछे से.
स्पॉन से आ रहा हमारे.
See nothing.
My buddy's defusing.
Fire in the hole.
Shot my wingman.
हाफ हो गया.
Enemy B.
कौन है?
Right there.
रेना मेन वाले से.
Last player standing.
अरे भाई ये भाई 2 सेकंड का है वो. क्या तुम
Look your enemy.
खेलना सीख लो.
It helps with accuracy.
गेको बैंडल दे.
लॉन्ग को मारना चाहिए था. गलती कर दिया मैंने.
अरे बहुत खराब हो रहा था. वही लॉन्ग वाले को देख लेते ना.
Stay safe.
I need help. I need help. Right there. I need help. Need some help. I'm a kid.
वही है वहाँ से आ गया. अरे क्या कर रहा भाई तू जेट.
Spike planted.
आया.
Last player standing.
सरेंडर करो.
Still in sight. Embarrassing. Cutting their vision. Deep
ult
breaths,
is ready.
everyone. Your hearts are pounding.
यार सरेंडर. क्यों सरेंडर? क्यों करना है सरेंडर? भाई 4v5 जीत रहे हैं फिर भी क्यों करना है सर?
कौन जीत रहा है?
जीत रहे हैं तो
Embarrass them.
Watching here.
भी है
Right there.
BB sound है मैं.
Enemy spotted B. Right there.
B main.
Have one of these.
अंदर है.
Somebody's there.
I need help. I need help.
Spike planted.
Folded.
एक पीछे से आ रहा है. Arcade.
One enemy remaining.
Arcade.
ऊपर अरे तेरे पीछे.
Heaven है.
Last player standing.
Dancing vacuum deactivated. Gun here.
We do what we do. Get back to
Chilling. Right there. I'm here to stay. Watching here. I got eyes here.
You want to play? Let's play.
आला लगा ही नहीं.
That's a kill. Bye. Bye. No peeking.
Spike planted.
Drop in a smoke.
One enemy remaining.
That's 3. Refreshing.
Drop.
Here, catch.
GG bro GG.
Gun
हर
here.
राउंड पे yes या फिर 4 kills का ही.
Oh, is that
Whatever.
important? Yeah.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die. Lucky them.
Low.
Nope. Nah. I may find you.
Current rank है.
Yeah. Let's hold positions. Enemy spotted B. Watching here. Watching here. Right here. Right there. They found my wire. Right here.
Fire in the hole.
They will cover.
Target down. I need help.
Blind fools.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Not ready yet.
हाँ सो जाओ
No peeking.
सो जाओ.
Prepare for hellfire.
One enemy remaining.
That's 3.
I could just outlive them.
Need a drop.
Really, sir, quicker. Can someone buy me, please?
नहीं हो रहा तो होल्डिंग करो.
Appreciate it.
अरे ना अभी क्या रैंक है तेरी?
नहीं ये भाई CSP है. तेरी आवाज भी नहीं आ रही.
Keep up.
Watching here. Right there.
It's you and me.
फिर से ओपन में तो मुझे
Cutting their vision. Still inside.
पीछे पीछे आ बे पीछे आ.
Spike down B.
मार्केट से आ रहा है.
Right here. Ouch. My ultimate is... Where is everyone hiding?
There.
Right here. Right here.
लोग देख लियो.
One enemy remaining.
I worked up an appetite on that one.
Last round in the half.
I didn't care how you do it.
Gun here.
Just spend all your money. Maybe buy a shorty or two.
Gun here.
Gun here.
Right there. Gun here.
Reloading.
This is gonna be fun.
आगे मत जा साइफर.
Goodbye. Trick shots. Right there.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Right here. What's this? Spike's A.
कौन बेटा है?
Did your best. Just wasn't enough.
Cutting their vision. Still in sight.
Switching sides.
My city needs me. I can't be away for long. Let's end this quickly.
Right there. Need some help. Roll for initiative. Plant the spike. Plant the spike. Plant the spike.
Reloading.
Cutting their vision.
Plant the spike.
Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Face the music. Reckon we're just better, aye?
Spike's here. Right there.
साइफर वो देना. चल तुम्हारा. हैंडल है तुम्हारे पास. पिस्तौल दो वो.
Look at that winning stuff.
No.
Aye.
नो प्रॉब्लम. जब मरेगा तभी लूंगा.
Peace. Right there.
spike.
Enemy spotted A. Right here.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
I got your backs. Just, you know, from the front.
Nah.
क्या एनिमेशन है
Right there. Right there. Dizzy has targets.
Cutting their vision.
Spike down
Still in
B.
sight.
Right here.
Out of charges.
Arena spike.
Plant the spike. Plant the spike.
हाँ पता
Target.
Up you go.
Spike planet. My ult ready.
Target here.
Last player standing.
क्या पीछे से
Arcade or spawn.
मेन देख मेन
Main हो गया.
ऊपर आया
One enemy remaining.
You know what we should do?
I'll
I'll tell you.
We
should plan.
अरे मैं सोचा वो ये है हैंडल है ये कोरोनामिक पर स्पेक्टर है ये
Gun here.
Right there.
Andale. Right there.
It's you and me.
Right there.
Thrash is ready.
साइफर तेरे पास स्पाइक है
Dizzy's up. Right there.
Last player standing.
साइफर तेरे पास
Where will they go this time?
Where will they go this
Could I have a drop? Who needs a buy? Here.
Yeah. Gun here.
Who
See
needs
you
a
on the other
buy?
side.
Thanks.
Right there.
Drop in a smoke. Drop in a smoke.
Saw you.
They will go.
Blind.
Eyes down. Plant the spike.
One enemy remaining.
Thanks, little man.
अरे
Have one of these.
There you are.
Reloading. Thrash is ready.
Aye, where to?
Right there. Right there.
ये ज़्यादा easy नहीं है.
ये चलते ये तो सही है ना ये चलते
Nah.
उसने अल्ट किया इसलिए इजी था वो
Enemy spotted A.
तो मुझो
Reloading.
रुक जा रुक जा रुक जा रुक जा
Still in sight. Cutting their vision.
ये सामने पहले साइड तो क्लियर करे भाई ये भाई
Saw you, Mosh.
प्लांट बाद में कर लेना
एक्सटेम नहीं है कोई भी
ये साइफर रुक जा ओए
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
I hate visiting underground doctors. I find them, I kill them. Simple as that.
ये क्या है
Right there.
Careful here. On my mark. Here. On my mark. Careful here. On my mark.
You want to play? Let's play.
Spike down B.
क्या
No peeking. Eyes down.
क्या jump के जिन्होंने
Drop in a smoke.
आरो है ना jump पे तो चला अगुई पे साले jump काल की तरह है बस बनवा है तो तेरन jump जवाब देना
Prepare for hellfire. Last player standing. Spike carrier killed. Last player standing.
As much as this world hurt me, it's mine, and I will kill to defend it.
Let's see how it goes. Right there.
Right there. Pew pew.
No. No.
पलट
Eagle eye.
Right here. Right there.
Still in sight. Cutting their vision.
One enemy remaining.
ये पे होगा साइबर
Take what's useful.
Match point.
I saw their desperation. Let's use that.
क्या चाहिए bro what up and subscribe to my channel don't kill the subscribe button oh spike sorry bro, sorry
Let's fly.
Yeah. Right there.
wow disconnect हो गया
It's you and me.
ऐसा था क्या प्लान वेट करना है क्या अच्छा ठीक है
Right there. Thrash is ready.
And you're done.
Last player standing.
duel
find the weakest link and kick him in the shin.
साउंड इतना कम क्यों आ रहा है बात
Here.
Come on then!
Right there.
Watch this.
Gun here.
Dizzy's up top.
No peeking. Not ready yet. Have one of these.
See ya.
Careful here.
Last player standing.
Dizzy's up.
Snack time.
Nah.
Sorry. Only brought
I
enough
have
for
money
me.
if you need.
Can someone buy me, please?
अरे ये चलो ना सीधा
Yeah. Yeah. Right there. Up and away.
Right here.
Right there.
Don't resist.
They will cower.
See nothing.
My ult is ready.
Last player standing.
Like I never left.
Plant the spike.
Last player standing.
Cycle. Cycle.
Oh my god.
Alright, lucky socks. Don't fail me now.
Need a drop.
Can someone buy me, please?
हो रहा
Okay, let's get set up.
Drop in smoke.
There.
Up we go. It's all you, little homie.
You want to play? Let's play.
Still inside.
बी क्लियर है आजा बी क्लियर है आजा
Dizzy has targets. See ya.
Cutting their vision.
कैम कर गया
Got the spike, Wings.
आ गया
Last
इधर
player
आ गया
standing. 30 seconds left.
गोली मारी अच्छा का जाए ऊपर देख चला पे हम माथे गरम
डेफ करेंगे वो जल्दी जा उसको
It's you and me.
Switching sides. Overtime.
All right, homies, chill. We'll go again. Hey, nah.
Right there. Right there.
बी में सब
पीछे आ बहुत बी होल्ड
Spike down B. Cutting their vision.
हेल्प करो स्लो हेल्प कर मुझे क्लोव हेल्प कर दीजिए 2 बंदे
अरे भाई रुकना भोसड़ी
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
अरे सारे के सारे ओडिन लेके आ रहे हैं बाप रे बाप ओडिन के साउंड
Drop in a smoke.
अभी ये चलिए
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
ऊपर गया
Lock sight. My ult's ready. Aw,
Attacking
at
Nicole
least they
Lewis.
tried.
After come Neo.
Watch this!
Switching sides. Match
All right.
point.
If they try something,
Could I have a draw?
I'll see it. I need this.
Can someone buy me, please?
Wait, thanks.
Right there.
या ऐसे घुस जाए
Dream big, make it happen. Right there.
No peeking. Somebody's there. Scoot, cuate. Enemy spotted B. Party's over. Wingman's gonna plant spike. Spike planted.
Stealing sight.
Nice wings. Enemy B.
There.
Somebody's there.
Cutting their vision.
Right there. My wingman's down. Right there.
One enemy remaining.
Dying.
Attackers win.
On board. Let's go.
तू टाइम टू तो जाना हूं तो Em tuh iya jalan kemana? Apa yang tuh iya gitu tuh? Halo, dulu turut di Lemanska. Surga. Oh ini po.
Match found.
Halaman turut lah. Ya. Bang, bang itu nomornya tuh ada bang. Betul. Bang cika.
Dalam nih jadi laga.
Itu sudah di. Ya. Ini harus coba bang.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
Bang. Bang cika bada amat.
Make them regret their choice of profession.
Fight with me.
Itu bonjol. Oh, wah. Pelacon.
Gecko down. Three down.
Cara?
Target down. Take a nap. Problem solved. Scrap metal. 3 down. one.
गेम की हैंग तो फास्ट
Dominating.
Halabra.
I am sound ये तो ठीक है साउंड में al jab pro वॉल में काल जब प्रो अरे वॉल में से बनाऊंगा बढ़ाइए
Ten kills remaining.
Hostile down.
Five kills remaining.
Got Sky.
Dominating.
Hey, access দিতে পড়ে গেল
One kill remaining.
अरे डालो बे तू चला बंद चला तो ये शुरू हुआ मैं तो ना काम तो कि डेथ मैच करना है डेथ मैच करवाने लगा कोई मतलब चाहे ना और डेथ मैच करने शुरू लेकिन नहीं चला मैं वांच कर अरे चला मैं से अंदर देरी गया बड़ी वन पर चला मैं ठीक है फिर साहब ada rotun caci apa sudah rotun baik celaka kami sudah banyak mah mau get rotun apa tuh ini cuma sok nanti Stop kena hawa. तो इन club room पे nyam ka.
Match found.
Yeah.
Nothing stays hidden from me. Nothing.
Nothing stays hidden from me. Nothing. Subscribe में से? हाँ? Subscribe में से sound बंद होता है तो बन जाता है हमारा.
And those numbers, they represent a specific location for a particular gravestone.
Kurang sebangan nyam, mana bang. Sound cuma kau juga, anda juga. Naughty मत है kan, दोस्ती ना. Sound bang juga ना चाहना ना मौज की एक मिनट ये हुआ टिनिंग 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 bang हन्यल के दोस्ती ना टिनिंग 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 निकाह या मौज की. Bang का सार मिलो subscribe करना है बड़ा टिनिंग 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 just subscribe. अरे उन्हें bang हजू करना जब तक subscribe देखें bang हजू करना ना कुछ. अरे आस्ते यार copyrighting जोमा. Oh iya kan coba mencoba copyright. Ini upload sering. TV lagi ना कोदा. TV जो ना मारा का ना कुछ setting. तो मैं चौटर हैंडे लाता रहते बांगते बड़ा. ना बांगते है ना. उटा full screen होता मैं. ना वीडियो इंतजार लगता. अरे तो हॉर्गी को तैयार जस्ती ताल पंग तैयार लगाओ यार नहीं ना रेवन्यू पैसा जमा करना हॉर्डा को सेविंग करना बांग तो करने का लाभ ना.
Yo, let's stop these guys for real. No one gets past me again.
Huh? Mana kira?
Yes, this should do.
There.
That goes there. This goes here.
हेलो भाई आप स्ट्रीम कर रहे हो?
हाँ भाई स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ. जाकर लाइक टेक करो रे जब मैं स्ट्रीम करूँगा एक लाइक थोड़ा सा कमेंट में.
मेरा माइक कैसा लग रहा है? आवाज़ अच्छी आ रही है?
आवाज़ अच्छी आ रही है लेकिन थोड़ा नॉइज़ है पर ठीक है.
नया माइक लिया मैंने आज.
बहुत बढ़िया. तो थोड़ा सा माइक ट्यूनिंग कर लेना सही हो जाएगा. थोड़ा सा नॉइज़ है बस.
ठीक है देखा हूँ.
अच्छा इसको म्यूट किया था मैंने बिहारी.
Spike planted.
अरे नाम बताना.
अरे क्या हुआ?
चैनल का नाम.
मेरा नाम जो है ना वही है.
पूरा लिख दो.
हाँ पूरा वही.
Last player standing.
अब ठीक आ रही है?
हाँ अब ठीक आ रहा है. क्लियर आ रहा है.
Vibe check, we feeling good? Hope so.
बस कालजा प्रो यही तो है. वही यूट्यूब पे लिख दो आ जाए.
मैं भी इस गेम की बात कर रहा हूँ.
अच्छा हम
भाई बैटल पास का जो नाइफ है वो
This is a nice spot.
बहुत पुराना नाइफ है ये.
बहुत पुराना है.
हाँ सीजन क्या होगा 2-3 का.
That goes there.
Many enemies be.
अरे यार स्लीप लगाने के चक्कर में मर गया. साउंड कमांड पता नहीं.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Sage 140. 140
Last player standing.
मेन है मेन. साइड चला जा.
साइड चले जा गांडू. साइड चले जा. मॉली डाल के साइड चले जा.
डिफ्यूज करने दे.
क्या कर रहा है भाई?
ये विंगमैन डालना.
Up and away.
अरे अपना बॉट कर रहे डिफ्यूज करने के लिए अपना बॉट क्यों यूज कर रहा डिफ्यूज के लिए भाई क्या तुम ये खिलाएगा
Little
मुझे
man, pump us up. Let's hear it.
म्यूट ही कर दे ले ऐसा लग रहा है कर अब कर म्यूट ही करती हूँ
क्या हुआ ये बताओ।
अरे वो आवाज निकाल रहा है ना वो सही नहीं है ना म्यूट ही कर दिया लिख कर कितना करेगा कर
अब कुछ नहीं बोला लेकिन वो नहीं आवाज निकाल रहे थे कोई इसके पीछे निकाल रहा
उसने किया वो क्या नाम बिहारी लौडा ने किया दादा स्कूल बन रहा था ना
Yes, this should do. This goes here.
कुछ करेगा ऐसो
Nice try.
It's you and me.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Spike down A.
भाई थ्रो कर रहा है मेरे ख्याल से
Spike planted.
No one's gonna give you what you want. Saving. Work for it.
अरे मुझे पैसा बचाना पड़ेगा
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Need a drop.
That goes there. This goes here.
They get cocky, we get better.
Here. B.
Back in a flash. Line them out! Enemy spotted.
Right से हो गए हाँ
Going up.
खेल लेना भाई फिनिक्स भाई रैंक गेम में मत कर दो
My eyes are down.
You will not kill my allies.
Cage triggered.
भाई मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा भाई मैं 16 साल का हूँ जस्ट अकाउंटेंट
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Only I could see
One
you
enemy
hide.
remaining.
Don't worry. My ultimate is ready.
नाइस भाई बहुत सही
हीरे नाची यहाँ पर किसका बैंडल था ये तो ये वाला फैंटम है
Clutch.
अरे
You forget. I always play high stakes.
फिनिक्स भाई
Time for them to kneel.
Oh, this is a nice spot. Yes, that goes there. This goes here. Oh, this is a nice spot.
कर क्या फिनिक्स बॉयज
It's you and me.
भाई मैं ही उठता हूँ
Someone's there.
Spike down A.
भाई मुझे लग रहा है इनका आईसो हैक कर रहा है हर बार मैं
Spike planted.
Give me up, give me up. Where is everyone hiding?
Multiple enemies.
This is no problem.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
No side wall. Both the side.
Don't want to take you out, Sage, but I gotta.
बता दिया क्या वॉल में लिखा था ओह ओह ऐसी बात है अबे लाइव फिनिक्स ने वो शेयर किया है इसलिए और जो भी देख रहे हो पता है स्ट्रीम स्नैप कर रहे हो
भाई मैं मर गया
देखो भाई स्ट्रीम स्नैप करके कोई फायदा नहीं गेम खेलो आराम से मजे लो क्या होगा स्ट्रीम सब एक ही मैच जीतोगे उसके बाद नेक्स्ट
Spike planted.
There.
Cage triggered. Camera taken out. Cage triggered. Erased.
Last player standing.
अरे रिपोर्ट करो तो स्पिनिश को रिपोर्ट करो तो
They're just batteries.
भाई मेरा
I
गेम
need a
ही थ्रो
recharge.
क्यों आता है और क्यों आता है आएगा तो थ्रो मार दे क्या कर सकते रहते हैं ना अभी तो अच्छे नहीं होते कुछ है वैसे रियली
भाई कैसे दूं पैसे
अरे इसको रिपोर्ट करो ना बात खत्म साउंड डालना हमारा साउंड डालना हमारा
Be right back.
ना जन्ना ना बिगड़ ना ना ये तो जन्ना बिगड़ पड़ता है ना
Spike planted.
भाई सुनो ओए साइफर भाई 101% भाई आईसीएम का अटैक किया
Last player standing.
ये बंदा हर बार भाई अभी बताऊं 7 राउंड हो गए हर राउंड इसने मुझे हेड किया अभी बॉल बैंक करके भी हेड किया इसने
अरे लाइव स्ट्रीम देख रहे हो
कैसे
ना 10-15 सेकंड का डिले है पता है लाइव स्ट्रीम देख रहा है ना मेरा इसलिए फिनिश ने बता दिया ना उन लोगों को
मैसेज आ रहा है उसका
मैसेज नहीं मैसेज क्यों
कुछ
भेजेगा
चैट में लिख रहे हैं वो लोग चैट में
हाँ वहाँ पर 3 दिखा रहा है मैं अकेला हूँ और 2 बंदे देख रहे होंगे
इसलिए भाई जहाँ पे कम बंदे हैं ना वहीं पे आ रहे हैं भाई मेरे गेम में ऐसे लोग आते हैं
अब 1 मिनट का डिले कर दूंगा
ठीक है या तो तुम
उसके बाद ऑल में बताऊंगा कि
Spike planted.
अब आओ कौन करेगा अगर 1 मिनट चला जाएगा तब
Last player standing.
भाई पार्टी में आ जाओ साइफर गलती से निकल गया था भाई पार्टी में बुला दो पार्टी में देखना मैं यहाँ पे बैठे रहूँ लोग घूम के आएंगे मतलब समझ दो है
Hey, hey, stay focused. Those shits are trying to kill us.
ले 1 मिनट का डिले कर दिया अब देखते हैं
पार्टी में आ जाओ पार्टी में इनवाइट कर दो मुझे इनवाइट कर दो भाई ये कौन है भाई संकट भाई अब
कुछ नहीं होगा 1 मिनट का डिले है ले अब 1 मिनट तक वेट करना पड़ेगा हमें
It's you and me. Foolish. My ultimate, give me a corpse.
मॉनी करेगा तो आराम से
Last player standing.
पार्टी में तो आ जाओ भाई
पार्टी में हूँ तो तेरे पार्टी में हूँ तो तेरे आवाज आ रहा है
Nice stuff, ka-ching, little skrrr, then we're done. Yeah?
स्ट्रीम क्या डिले हुआ स्ट्रीम तो डिले नहीं हुआ What the hell?
Last player standing. Spike planted. Flawless.
Look, don't start resting. Still work to do. Reload him.
This goes here. Oh, this is a nice spot. That goes there. Cage trigger.
यार
Careful now. Cage trigger. Got you. Where is everyone hiding?
Spike down mid. Last player standing.
है
30 seconds left.
रिपोर्ट करना प्लीज
Spike planted. Last round before the switch.
Spend it now, or it's gone.
कस्टम
मिड पे आते हैं मिड पे देखते
We will reveal their secrets.
Spike planted.
Bye-bye.
Camera is destroyed.
Last player standing. Switching
अरे चला जा
sides.
से डोट दे बंच चला देना तो क्या बांग जा हुआ आज
That's
बता
true.
बांग
Good advice.
आ डोट की चला मैं चला जा
Come on, guys. We gotta dig in.
Reloading.
Watch your eyes! Careful now.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Go
Flawless. Match point.
Getting tired is optional. Keep the energy up.
देखो तुम लोग फाइट करो ठीक है मैं नहीं बताऊंगा मेरे को देख रहे हैं ना 1 घंटा डिले करा लगा 3 मिनट अमन गंडू टीम का नाम bang Phoenix गंडू मी नंबर लाइक उधर
Careful now. Going up. Our is down. Got spike.
Spike down A.
Enemy spotted mid.
Last player standing. Flawless. Defenders win.
चला चला तीन बंदों का लगी रुको मैं आता हूँ ठीक है 1 घंटे में आता हूँ एक मैच खेलो तब तक मैं आ जाऊंगा हाँ चलो इसी के साथ खत्म करते हैं आज का स्ट्रीम मिलते हैं 1 घंटे बाद रेडी में